Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, the best place for you if you want to create the income and impact you truly desire and deserve using social media and online marketing. Welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how can you grow your Instagram account and your Instagram business in 2021. So before I dive into today's video, I wanted to tell you about the part 1 of this video, that is part 1 of how to grow on Instagram the right way, which is out already with 5 awesome ways that can help you move the needle for growth on your Instagram. If you haven't checked that one out, no worries at all. You can totally check it out after watching today's video, since there's no order like that. All 9 tips, that is those 5 plus these 4, are amazingly helpful for you. So go check it out after watching this video, and let's get started. Awesome. So moving on to my next proven way for you to grow on Instagram in 2021, it's basically doing more of lives and IGTVs. Oftentimes we ignore this long form type of content on Instagram, citing a lot of reasons for it. But the point is that video posts get about 40% more engagement than static posts. So if you're not doing it already, start doing it. And moreover, your Insta lives can also be saved as IGTVs. And if I'm talking about IGTVs are soon going to be monetized. So like a creator gets money for someone watching their video with ads on YouTube, a similar thing is expected to happen on Instagram for IGTVs soon. It is not live right now, but it might happen. So if you don't have it as part of your strategy, you're missing out big time. Other than for growth and engagement, it can also give you that extra source of income you want if you start creating both lives and IGTVs and saving them as IGTVs, of course. But other than talking about the monetization aspect, IGTVs and lives can also help you boost your engagement and get your profile in front of so many new faces and eyeballs who are your ideal followers. So if you are doing both of these as part of your content strategy, your engagement and your visibility is bound to shoot up and help you grow. So if I'm talking about Instagram live sessions here specifically, they help you get more visibility because they also send in push notifications to all those people who are there on Instagram that this person has gone live. So even if someone has followed you but not consumed your content in the past, when they see that notification, they might hit it and might come to your live session, and depending upon the conversation, they might want to actually consume more content from you, or they might want to recommend you to so many other people they know based on what you have to share. So it gives you an added visibility, added boost to your engagement, and the notifications can be a really good helper for growing your account. Other than this, it actually helps you connect in real time with your audiences and create that connection wherein they can ask you questions face on. You can also add your audiences to your lives and get them to ask their questions, and you can answer questions. You can talk about behind the scenes of your business in terms of what you're building, what's happening, create value for people at the same time, build connection, give value, and get sales. So everything can be done very, very smoothly during live sessions. And if you're not doing them yet, start doing them ASAP. As we discussed, it helps you create a stronger bond and connection with your followers. Other than that, it also gets more engagement because people reply to you during your live sessions. You can ask them questions, they'll comment there, you'll get more engagement overall as a profile, and you'll also become more discoverable to other people who are similar to your target audience on Instagram, which is always a benefit. Also, if you are a brand or business that is not a personal brand, lives give you that opportunity to showcase the real people who are working behind the brand, multiple founders, the team members, or the founder, or other people who are doing this collectively to make something happen. It humanizes your brand and takes it a step closer to your audience in real time, which will eventually help you in getting more leads, inquiries, sales. If that's your goal, add lives and IGTVs to your content strategy. Now, if you want to go deep into this and skyrocket your Instagram, not just in terms of growth, but in terms of leads, clients, customers, and sales, and real money in the bank, I have a free training for you. I'll add the link to the description below, and you'll know exactly how can you get those leads, inquiries, sales, clients, and customers without spending your entire day on Instagram and while working on the real side of your business than being on social media all throughout the day and night. So go watch it for now for free. It's available for you. I'm adding the link in the description. Click on it right now and go watch the free training. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next proven way of growing on Instagram. It's basically consistency. Oftentimes we talk about consistency a lot, but here I'm talking about using consistency with different kinds of types of content you can create on Instagram. So this doesn't mean that you do only reels or you do only IGTVs or only lives. You do all types of contents consistently. So you can pick, okay, 3 static posts I want to do. I want to do 1 IGTV or a live, and I want to do 2 reels in this week. So let that remain as your consistent uploading schedule, and upload at the same frequency week on week. It doesn't mean that one week you do 5-6 posts and the next week it's dry with just 1 or 2 posts, and the next week again you do 10 posts. So I don't want that sort of a graph for you. I want a very consistently growing graph for you. So for that to happen, you need to actually maintain consistency in posting different forms of content, not just once. Even if you're posting once per day on Instagram in different types of content, it's actually good for your account. And if you don't want to get overwhelmed by creating a lot of content right from the beginning, create a frequency for you that works for your brand. So maybe you can do 4 posts per week, but let that 4 be 4 per week, and let that continue for months together and not be hampered the next week. So that is more important here, and you can always increase your frequency later. But for now, I definitely don't recommend posting multiple times a day with different kinds of posts, as your engagement gets divided. So ensure that maximum you go at 1 per week, 1 per day, and don't exceed that. And minimum you do at least 3 posts with reels, with IGTVs, with everything that you have. At least 3 per week on your Instagram profile for achieving consistent growth and success in 2021 for your business on Instagram. Now, why am I sharing this with you is because I want you to know that when you are doing this consistency thing, you actually are showcasing to your audience that you're committed. You're committed to creating valuable content, you're committed to your audience, and you're committed to connecting with them. So they see this commitment, they like your content, and they want to come and connect with your account and your content frequently because they trust you. They start trusting you enough to eventually buy from you. And that will happen. Your consistency actually is that one step that shows them, okay, that this person is really putting in all the effort, or that person is showing up. And if you're not showing up often, if you like post maybe a week during the entire month and you're not doing more than that, people start dropping off because they feel that you're not serious. You're not serious for giving them value. You're not serious for connecting with them. So you lose a lot of people just because of that. And I don't want you to do that. Okay, moving on to my next very, very important way of growing on Instagram. And I think you should absolutely have all your ears open right now, because this is something that will not just help you get growth, but will help you get that money in the bank. It's the best kept secret of Instagram. It is DMs, direct messages. Yes, they are so powerful that we often don't realize how much can they help a brand or a business or a creator grow and connect with their audience. Because when you come to think of it, so many things on Instagram are limited. You cannot post a link anywhere other than the swipe up link or maybe the description of an IGTV. But here in DMs, you can audio message people, you can video message people, you can video call people, you can message them any number of times, you can actually share any links with them, you can talk to them and have a real conversation. So it actually helps you build the whole funnel inside the DMs and lets you scale it right from there. And you have the ability to DM anyone. That is how true engagement will occur, because when you're connecting with someone, they are connecting back, you're replying, they're replying. Instagram sees that the person is valuing what you're saying because they want to be in a conversation with you. Otherwise, they would have left that DM conversation altogether. So now, because you're showing the algorithm that you are engaging, you get bonus points for engagement, but you are also building a connection which will help you get closer to the sale. So it's a win-win for both your account and you as a business, and ensures that you're on the right. And I want you to be very mindful of this and to know this inside out, that DMs are very, very effective, not just for interaction and connection. They're definitely very successful at getting you much better engagement, interaction and connection. But other than that, they can help you get that money in the bank. They can help you get awesome clients and customers and sales from real people, from real audiences, right in your DMs if you do it right. They're also a great way to actually answer people's questions. So if someone has a question about a product or service, they can directly DM you, and you can use those DMs, you can use audio messaging on those DMs very, very effectively to answer to their problems and questions. And actually, if you feel that this is something that can be added to FAQs, you can do that. You can answer so many other people's questions based on that one question you've gotten from someone on your DM. So it's that powerful. And other than that, you can also answer objections. A lot of time people have internal things that are stopping them from making a purchase because they don't trust themselves enough. So you can cater to these external and internal objections in DMs very, very easily, which you might not be able to do on a public platform. Because when you're doing stories, although it's very important to do stories, but when you're doing stories, you cannot talk to someone 101. You cannot name that person publicly out there. But when you're interacting with someone, the person can put in their exact problem in front of you, and you can use their exact problem and give them a solution for their exact problem and showcase to them how can your product or service benefit them and create that transformation in their world. So the whole point is, if you're using it effectively and strategically, DMs can really make all the difference, from having no sales to having hundreds and thousands of sales coming your way. If you want that, start using DMs right away. And while I am on this topic of DMs, I have this habit of sending people video messages sometimes, but audio messages very, very frequently. And when people listen to my messages and me replying to their questions or queries via audio messages, it creates such a nice bond with them that so many people have reached out to me, even now, a year after getting that message from me, that was amazing for them. So what I mean to say is that the personal connection and the level at which you can connect with someone in DMs is so much more powerful than mass media. Ensure that you're doing it. Ensure that you're asking people to do it. But by DMs, I don't mean you cold messaging people randomly and spamming them with so many messages that they get irritated. That's not the goal. So the simplest way for now is, even if you're not very good with cold messaging, or if you don't know what sort of cold message is right and what is wrong, I would suggest the best way is to encourage people to send you a message. Have call to actions in your stories, have call to actions in other pieces of your content for people to actually DM you for something, and then you can help them with that particular thing in the DMs. This will get that conversation opened from their end, so it does not lie in their request. They have opened their conversation, and you can even reply back to them and create that connection very easily. Oftentimes when you cold DM people, they've not sent you a message, they won't even see your message for so many days because it would be lying in their requests. So the goal is always to get people to DM you, so that conversation gets opened and gets in their primary or general tabs for DMs instead of lying in requests. And then you can continue the conversation by building true connection, getting more interaction, and getting more sales. Now moving on to one of the most important parts of your Instagram strategy growth in 2021 is using Reels effectively and embedding Reels in your content strategy. I see so many accounts till date who've not even started utilizing Reels and are missing out on so much, missing out on so many extra views, so many new followers, so many clients and customers coming your way. So ensure that you integrate Reels and make it a prominent part of your content strategy. Otherwise, you'll miss out on so many things, because Instagram Reels has really taken over Instagram and has become the #1 growth tool for any account. That said, I don't say that you don't do other things. I rather recommend you do other things, but you also start doing Reels. If you won't do it, you will actually miss out on a lot of growth that is possible for your account right now. So ensure that you add Reels to your content strategy. Now, if you want to know why should it be a part of your strategy, Instagram is pushing it. It's getting so many more hundreds and thousands of views extra than any other piece of content. It actually gives you the favorable exposure you truly want. It's not very difficult to create. It's easy to create. If you just want to get started with it, you can create simple Reels too. Everything doesn't need to be complicated, but if you're doing it right, if you're doing the right kind of music, if you're adding that jazz, making it valuable, then you can reach those hundreds and thousands of extra people very, very easily. And the last thing, but not the least, is that Reels is permanent. Unlike Instagram stories, which go away after 24 hours, Reels are here to stay. So whatever you're creating is not just going to benefit you right now, but in the future as well. So many Reels I created in the past when I started were at lower views, but now if I go and check them again, so many other views have been added there, and almost everything is above 10k, 15k views. So that shows me that people actually consume Reels even long after you've created them. So the whole point is that it's here to stay, and you should definitely make the most of it and add it to your content strategy if you want to grow really effectively, fast and easily on Instagram in 2020 in the next 6 months. Now, at this point in the video, I've shared with you my 9 proven ways that can help you plan your next 6 months of growth for Instagram, as well as for you to know what exactly you need to do on Instagram to achieve that growth and success you want and what should you exactly be focusing on. So ensure you take notes from here and start creating your content strategy and your content plan for Instagram accordingly. If you like this video, I'm sure you like these videos that I keep on creating for you, the entrepreneur who wants to grow and use social media to skyrocket their business. Go watch them, learn from them, and I will see you soon in the next video. Till then, have a great day.